Hey YouTubers, thanks for checking in. Sorry it's been a while. I've been working on a million different things, but for now I wanted to show you a video where I tried my first time at dyeing a t-shirt. I could not find anything that was the right color for Flash Sentry for My Little Pony, so I decided to do it myself. So here's a video of me trying that out. For Flash Sentry I'm using the Rit dye in Sunshine Orange powder form, and I'll be dyeing it in my stainless steel kitchen sink. Always read the directions. There's a lot of different ways to do it, so see which way works best for you. This is about 2 cups of water and the dye mixed together. Make sure you stir really well. Definitely stir better than I'm going to show you right here. And if you think you're done stirring, stir it more because the dye takes a lot to fully dissolve into the water. The next step is to get the shirt or whatever it is that you're dyeing good and wet. I just use the water before I put the dye in it because it's already nice warm water, and set the shirt aside. Your next step is to add the dye, and there's also instructions to add salt. This is about 1/3 cup for the amount of water I put in. You can also add laundry detergent. I just chose not to do so for my purposes and my first time trying it out. From here on out, I'm going to speed up the video and put on the music that I listen to when I'm working, which is Blue Man Group, so that way you guys don't get totally bored with everything. The basic concept that you're going to follow here is stir and keep the fabric moving constantly, and you want to make sure you have enough water in your pool in order for the fabric to move around on its own. So your next step from here is to get your fabric out of the dye. I just moved over to the other side of the sink since I have it partitioned and started rinsing out the color. As you can see, a lot bleeds out, so keep in mind you'll want to keep it in the dye longer than you think it needs to be because it will lose a lot of color in the process. After the dye had fully gotten rinsed out of the sink, I went ahead and had my lovely assistant here help me wring out the fabric over and over and over until we made sure that no orange was coming out. As you can see, it was still bleeding orange even after we thought the water was clear. So just be patient, it takes a lot of time. The next step was to fill the sink back up with clean water and some detergent so I could hand wash the shirt and get as much of the color out as possible before putting it into my washing machine. I wanted to make sure the water was as hot as I could stand to touch. Keep in mind that you may end up shrinking your shirt a little bit, so you may want to buy larger because it does take hot water to dye fabric. You'll notice that as I was doing this, I moved the shirt around a lot. I wanted to make sure I exposed as much of the fabric as possible to the soapy water, and you'll also notice that the water turned very orange while I was doing this. It bled a lot of the color out, and that's something to keep in mind while you're working with it. After that, just rinse all as much of the soap out of the sink as you possibly can and begin to rinse your shirt. You want to keep going until it comes out clear. And after that, you're safe to go ahead and throw it into your washing machine. But this is the color that I got after I finished doing my hand washing cycle. So here's my completed product. It actually took me 2 times dyeing because the first time I only left it in for 10 minutes thinking it was enough, and after washing it in my washing machine and drying it, I found out that in various forms of light it was coming out more goldenrod than actual orange, so I did it again for an additional 15 minutes, making it 25 total, and this is what I got. So you'll have to look forward to seeing the finished Flash Sentry in a later post. Until then, I'll catch you later. Bye.